Remains active on the defensive end. Brown looking for more. Fadeaway three. The iron unkind.
Little 360 action as well before it spins out, but getting right to the rim where he needs to be. Nigel Shadd gives an offensive rebound.
Shadd in the state championship game, 27 points, 17 rebounds, and 5 blocks. He's filling it up, and he gets his first point as a Wildcat. K-State basketball is brought to you by Kansas State University Global Campus. Study online and be a worldwide Wildcat. Always on, always there. Visit global.kstate.edu. Shadd the third, high to McAtee. McAtee from 15. Stockard, weak side board. Oh, nice feed to Nigel Shadd.
Footer off the mark, rebound to Stockard. Nice wraparound pass and the throwdown by Nigel Shadd. He's got 4.
Nunnery. And there's Worth rejected by Shadd. And Shadd with a big rebound.
That's what Bruce Weber wants him to do. Pull down rebounds.
Texas or somebody across from you, you guys might get a little rattled. So it's very important to get into those non-conference tournaments and to play bigger name opponents earlier on in the season. And unlike football, a loss doesn't hurt you.
Exactly true. Wainwright, another.
Making 8 of their first 12 shots. Fort Hays State made it interesting for a while as they lob it in to Nigel Shadd, and the putback is good.
Wainwright feeding Shadd, and the freshman puts it in.
Very soft hands by the big man there. Did a great job of rolling with the screen, being patient, and just grabbing that ball out of the sky. And also a great look by
Shadd with a strong rebound.
That's the way the offside rebound should look right there. Got high into the air, perfect position, and grabbed the ball at the highest point.
Bounced into Stockard. And tipped in by Nigel Shadd. His first 2, and it has not been how it's worked this year as Shadd claims another rebound.
It's a good part of what the K-State defense did in the first half, and the starters were out there the whole time, is they weren't fouling while they were playing defense. And remember, it was not a three-point shooting contest at that time.
Nice bounce pass from McAtee, and Shadd with the finish and the foul.
If you go back to the early parts of the game, it took a while for Upstate to get into their rhythm of shooting three-point shots, and yet K-State was not fouling. Good pass. McAtee squeezing it between 2 guys, and Shadd ready on the catch, in position, and able to finish. Makes his free throw as well.
A 6'9" freshman from Mesa, Arizona, number 45, Nigel Shadd.
Well, let's go back to K-State before we get out of here. It was a clinic on the defensive end, and then offensively, they've continued to execute.
At the end of the game here, there's the lob for Shadd, and he stuffed it. What a pass, what a flush. The Wildcats will be in first place going to Lawrence Monday night. K-State wins it. What a day. 68-53. Cats beat Oklahoma. And they're the Big 12 champions.
Bailey to Crockroll. Crockroll to the free throw line. Entry pass down low. Gives it to Shadd. And his hook shot is good over the top of Timmy. They go right down to Shadd at his size at 6'9", 250, and he just really cleared out some space. Kispert looked in at Timmy. Instead went to Ayayi. Now to Timmy. Looking to go over the top on Timmy. It wasn't there, though. They're running his number again right here, Tom. They sealed it off better, though, with Kispert. And Suggs right to the basket, can't finish. Bigger advantage, though, for Pacific, having him sit on the bench. Shadd with the offensive rebound.
Filled with grips of defense, tightened up the shot fake there. And the take and the block. That is his third. But BYU, nothing coming easy today at home against the Pacific team, playing just its 9th game of the season. Trying to find a rhythm. College basketball on CBS Sports Network, presented by DiGiorno. Those guys love. So athletic, his emphasis all over the game, but again, Shadd met him at the rim. That's the second time.
For LMU, defensively getting it done.
Well, look at this. This, again, a great job by Big Fella keeping the ball up, but not so fast. Get that out of here. That's a great individual block.
And Anderson defending. Stripped into the hands of Finn Stune, put it up, and Nigel Shadd does the rest. That jumper, not this time. Shadd goes up for the board.
Our last possession down, UOP's defense was better on Pacific, just in terms of being more aggressive.
And now Shadd's in the mix. Yeah, after a couple of early fouls, he's making an imprint.
Well, that's
unfortunately. It seems like he's tested the patience of the referees maybe one too many times. That's just a beautiful finish up by the rim by Nigel Shadd that time. Inside, wide open look for Shadd, who throws it down.
But just really sound. 16-10. 45 is Nigel Shadd into the Delaware lineup. Again, the shot clock down to 3. This one.
He played there for 5 years. He went there as an 8th grader, and the list of players who he had as teammates is just, he's played with big-time players in big-time games.
Riley had such a good first half shooting the ball, a little long on this one.
Yeah, I think he got the coach's attention with the first half that he had. They've been locked in on him defensively.
This one blocked. As Nigel Shadd came up big. That one, I think Shadd got a piece of that one.
Yeah, he's going to a factor in a couple of plays here. It's the first time we've seen Proctor get really aggressive in the second half.
Launching pass.
Those 3 first half fouls, that's really tough to recover from.
Final minute. And a nice post move by Nigel Shadd. Grad transfer. He played 3 years at Kansas State, 1 at Pacific before joining Delaware.
With all the depth that Duke has, makes for great practices, especially for the big guys.